The effects of urbanization and climate change are converging in dangerous ways. Cities are major contributors to climate change. Although they cover less than 2% of the Earth's surface, cities consume 78% of the world's energy and produce more than 60% of all carbon dioxide emissions and significant amounts of other greenhouse gas emissions, mainly through energy generation, vehicles, industry, and biomass use. At the same time, cities and towns are heavily vulnerable to climate change. Hundreds of millions of people in urban areas across the world will be affected by rising sea levels, increased precipitation, inland floods, and more frequent and stronger cyclones and storms, and periods of more extreme heat and cold. Urban heat island effect. What is urban heat island effect? Urban areas affect the atmosphere through a number of processes. Paved surfaces and concrete canyons absorb the sun's rays and produce heat. Chemicals emitted by cars and industrial facilities. The warm air rising from a city may collide with moist air from a nearby body of water, releasing precipitation downwind of the city. The warm air and precipitation can affect winds for hundreds of miles. The long list of the negative effects of cities on the environment and the ecosystem goes on from polluting the rivers to the oceans and the coral reefs to deforestation to the extinction of massive numbers of species. The pace of the environmental degradation due to human and cities' behaviors is unprecedented and extremely alerting. As mentioned in a previous video, the field of ecopsychology extends beyond the conventional purview of psychology, which had traditionally considered the psyche to be a matter of relevance to humans alone. Ecopsychology examines why people continue environmentally damaging behaviors and to develop methods of positive motivation for adopting sustainable practices. Human behavior leading to environmental harm in general and climate change specifically is becoming increasingly addictive, and it's not only causing environmental harm and leading to climate change, it's having as well significant negative impacts on the mental health of humans, including anxiety disorders, mood disorders, including depression, and vice versa. Human behavior which is trying to mitigate or eliminate the environmental harm and climate change is having positive impacts on the mental health of humans. And let me consider the case study of the Bogotá city of Colombia. Bogotá was one of the most polluted cities in the 1990s and also a great contributor to carbon dioxide gas emissions and water contamination. Children's mortality was high due to respiratory and digestive issues, all caused by the poor quality of the city's air and water supply. In 1995, Antanas Mocas was elected as mayor. Mocas was an academic and a civic leader who began a set of social experiments and pioneered several proposals to improve the city and the citizens' mindset. Bogotá then became a model of civic-minded and sustainable urban planning. The proposals included adapting a high-capacity bus rapid transport system, the addition of greenways and parks, the creation of more than 300 kilometers of bicycle lanes, restriction on cars, car-free days, waste management programs, and many changes on the city's infrastructure. Today, Bogotá is considered being one of the greenest cities in the world and has been hailed as an inspiration to cities working towards sustainability. So that's it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. If you liked the video, I'd really appreciate it if you liked the video, shared it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.